What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. My Hero, Season 6, Episode 11. I feel like last episode was the first episode of the season we've actually been able to take a deep breath. A little bit. Even though the stakes are still, 10 out of 10 high right now. But I felt like us kind of battling a little bit in that Vestiges world. Seeing Toga and Uraraka kind of off to the side. It was just a little bit of like a, okay, let's take a second before we still have to deal with this Makia stuff and the rest of the Shigaraki. Very, very clear images here that Shigaraki is not in control. Man is not in control. He thinks he's in control. I'm curious kind of how they're going to play it here. Are we going to go a route where Shigaraki is going to be different from all the other all-for-one users and he like liberates himself free of that control and shows like he is the big bad? And maybe maybe we help him kind of get over that and he realizes all heroes aren't bad. I don't know what they plan to go with that. Or we go a straight, spoiler alert, Naruto route where Madara just gets fully overtaken. Like Obito gets overtaken, like he thought he was in, but it's also like 3D chess move on top of like you didn't know who was in control the whole time, like Shigaraki. But I mean, it's pretty picture perfect clear. I mean, All for One has laid it out for him. We'll see how that plays out. And yeah, shit is just not well at the moment. Shit is not good. We'll see what happens. I was under the impression that Uraraka just had to touch, but it looks like she's to make skin contact. So we'll kind of see how that battle goes. I don't think either Toga or her are going to die. We'll see how it plays out. Is this best genus? So, what was it that we gave? What did Hawks give them? We got someone that clones out here? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Eh? I feel like he's tapped. The 75%, he's gotten all he can get out of that. He can't touch the ground though. Oh my god. If he touches it, we're like, we gotta go. We just got to go. Like, just. Guys, if he touches the ground. Oh god. He's fighting it. I just like to think that he doesn't. I don't. Oh god. Get them off the ground. We have to go. 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 Oh my god. What is she gonna do? I think we lick our wounds and leave. This isn't the time to see if you could. I don't think this is it, Todoroki. I don't think this is the time we try it. Oh god. Just when I thought we could take a deep breath. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're gonna float the whole house. Just float the whole thing. We keep doing this back and forth parallel between a hero and a villain and a villain and a hero. There was a meanie. So I was with the whole, like, I understand Toga and, you know, Dabi, even, you know, even Shigaraki to a point of, like, what makes the difference between a hero and a villain, villain and a hero, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Toga's going a little too far with making me even feel anything for her when she starts talking about the joy she gets of dropping people, and so... Like, I'm with her for, like, you know, Twice was close to me, he was my friend, yada yada, blah blah blah. But she's going... She's still a little unhinged. Shit. Oh, shit. I agree. If she's gonna be threatening people and shit, then no, I don't want to hear your stain ideology and I have friends, what makes the difference? No, there's a difference. Okay, she can't take both of them. I don't even know if she could take one of them, but she definitely can't take both, so... Now, this is a good distraction. We both did not just close our eyes. Oh my god. She ran. Yeah, she ran. She can't handle that smoke at all. She gets dusted. Toga gets dotted right there. 100%. Well, I hope she found what she needed. Oh, Todoroki, I hope you get a moment to shine, but... Oh god. Anybody got a plan for this? Holy shit. His body could fall apart at any time. They introduced that, they put that in his spinal cord. Yep, if he gets there and says retreat. I've never actually seen her use anything that actually looks like it would be dangerous. I'm trying to see what Surge is up. Oh! His body is literally at the brink. Shit. Oh god, everyone's going off of ego and pride right now. Does anybody want to be great or not? Ooh, he depowered. Back down. Retreat. He just has to say one word, retreat. He's gonna sit there until he gets an answer. He better say retreat. What if he says fight? Oh my god. Yo, cool him down some more. Give him a chance. Oh god, don't make me think about Hawks. Endeavor, don't go out on me here. Don't go out on me here. I will have nobody left. Oh. Oh hey, that's my brother and my dad. Just go ahead and get it out the way. We're gonna get the revelation here. I like him with the white hair 10 times more. I hate Dabi as a character. I feel like it's kind of been drawn out, and it's just kind of, you know, whatever. He serves nothing to me at this point, story-wise. But that white hair, kind of like that. I don't know where we go story-wise. Do you think we introduce heroes from other countries or no? Could definitely use some help. Is there another All Might out there in Korea or China or US that wants to... Oh shit. We knew that. That ain't no shock. Everybody should know that by now if you've been watching. Now, how did he get lost by the wayside is my question. What happened to him? He die in his dad's... They thought he died in his dad's extreme training or what? This is gonna damage Endeavor's image even more. This is gonna damage his image even more. He's been so hard to rebuild it too. Oh god, this is all gonna get out. This is not gonna go over well. Oh no, Endeavor's #1 fan. Oh no. Shit. I mean, the man's unhinged. He's losing it. I mean, he's already lost it. This is very like hold on. Kill him. What do they think happened to him? We never got that background. I was about to say, no shot, that's the episode. Okay, here we go. They thought he just died in a fire. Or they thought he burned to death. They're saying they found bones and everything. Firepower greater than mine. Yeah, he couldn't deal with the overheating though. Looks like they had a decent relationship though. It looked like a family there for a little bit. Yeah, when did he go fully like, I will surpass All Might even at the sake of my children? Because he saw talent in... yeah. Yeah. He built that bridge. He thinks he's building the bridge for him. Yeah. It gives, this moment here is giving me very strong All Might finding out who's Shigaraki being the grandchild of his master. It's very like, whoa moment, you know? So who scooped him up? Like, how did he get... like, what? Shigaraki can't give a command. We're really tarnishing that hero image, huh? This is not going to be good aftermath. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. That's what his kids thought about him, and he's done so much to try to repair that image. I feel so bad for this kid. Yeah. I feel so bad for him. He's trying to break that hero trust. Oh, they're trying. They're doing their best. Definitely doesn't look good. He didn't, though. He didn't. Best Genius is alive. At least we know that. The public doesn't. His father was a villain. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, everybody has a different definition of what they think hero and justice and righteousness is. Yeah, he's just trying to drive the wedge. That's all he's trying to do. Yeah. We need somebody to get a good speech here. Anybody got any senzu beans? By God, we need help. Oh God. Oh God. Somebody. Endeavor, please. Not like this. Not like this. Flash Fire Fist. Not this. Prominence Burn. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Episode's gonna end, isn't it? Who's that? Best Genius! That's great, by the way. That really fucks with your thought process of oh, he also killed so and so, you know, the number 3 hero. Can we talk about, though, I forget the specific details on Best Genius's quirk. There's a lot to digest there in that last 10 minutes too, by the way. Does he control all threads of any kind? I want to Google it real quick, but I hope I don't Google it and it gives me like spoilers, like, oh, Best Genius dies and let me see. Best Genius quirk. His quirk, Fibermaster, gave him the power to manipulate fibers on an extremely finite scale. So we don't know. I'm going to assume it's any fibers and not just some special fibers to him. Like, in that instance, could he manipulate any fiber of clothing on anybody in that parameter? I don't know the radius on that or how far it stretches. I'm going to assume every fiber, because it would be quite hard to fight somebody. It would have to be exclusively like hand-to-hand combat, close range, because how am I gonna get something? So what the hell is that? Textile strength, vibranium, adamantium, rod shit he's controlling there. It's not gonna be enough to hold Makia. I don't think. It looks cool. But Maki is just a sitting dead drone until Shigaraki gives the command. I mean, we see clearly what Dabi is trying to do. He's trying to paint that picture of essentially just taking Stain's ideology and just dousing as much flame, gasoline on that as he can, you know? Talking about Endeavor and how he treats his family and what he's been doing to achieve, like, the #1 hero and, you know, what he's been doing with the kids. Showing what the #2 hero, Hawks, did and the background of his father. Like, these are the heroes. These are you guys look to. There is no heroes. Heroes are dirty. Villains are dirty. Anarchy in the streets. But at the end of the day, though, you're still a villain. And I'm curious, what does he want to accomplish besides just the doubt in... I mean, because that's all it is. Just more doubt in the hero society. They lost All Might and the whole world, or at least all of Japan saw it. So people are already worried that, you know, we've lost him. How can we be safe? They already aren't fully on board with Endeavor, but he does seem to be kind of gaining their trust as much as he could, especially after the battle that he showed. But it's still not there. And then you have what's going on today, and it being brought, and just the destruction that's going on. And people are like, oh no, dang it. I knew, you know, if with All Might gone, Endeavor couldn't do it. We thought, but no, they can't. And then this video comes out of, you know, this, and Hawks does that, and this has been the theme of the entire season. Heroes, villains, what's the difference? What is each one willing to do? I made the argument of sometimes you can't talk no jutsu your way out of it. As a hero, or what you think to be the good guy, you have to make a decision. I can't stop this person, and they're not going to stop. I don't have the means to knock them unconscious. I don't have the means to take the chance that they escape, because it could be so detrimental that the only way for me to stop them is to kill them. And then the counter argument to that could be, well, if you have to kill them to stop them, then you're not a hero. Because if you were a hero, you would find a way to do that with, which is a completely, if that's the argument, that's the argument, and I could agree with that to an extent. If the definition of a hero is to save, is to be better, is to give people hope, is to not be a villain, to not kill or put lives in danger, then yes, what Hawks did, you could say doesn't make him a hero. If that's your definition of a hero. If your definition of a hero is to fight for people, to fight for good, to fight for justice, to keep people safe by any means necessary, then you get whatever you can done by any means necessary. You're not going to, every time you're not going to be able to have the All Might all for one moment where we can just put him down and capture him. And yay, we did it. Not everyone can be All Might. And if you want to say, well, he's the definition of a true hero, okay, I could agree with that, but it's not going to always be able to get done like that. So if you don't want to call those people heroes, that's fine, but you better call them something. Because right, okay, if this video comes out and everyone's like, okay, the heroes were going to shit anyway, we lost All Might, you see what's happening to our city, Endeavor was already someone we didn't get behind in the first place, Hawks is over here killing people on cam, Endeavor's been this bad of a guy. Yo, you guys in the public, if this is an issue for you, and you don't support this, and you don't like this, and, you know, defund the heroes, get them out there, nobody's good, we'll pull all the heroes back. Nobody will answer to any crime, any protection, anything. We'll pull everybody back. See how the public enjoys that shit. There's a lot of things that they have to do to keep the normal people safe, and so that you can sleep well at night. And if you're for abolishing that, because you think that's not your definition of a hero, if you can't do it like All Might, then don't do it at all. Fine. I can't argue with that, because we're having to do some things out here that we don't have the power to do any other way. But what's the alternative? Just step aside? I don't know. Hopefully it'll maybe quell a little bit of it. You know, we can simmer some of this down with Best Genus showing up. So, you know, he's talking all that shit. Hopefully we can get a helicopter to fly by and broadcast to be like, Best Genus has just showed up on the scene, so that everyone can be like, wait, that villain guy said he killed Best Genus. Yeah, see, we can't trust these villains. We still have faith in our heroes. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. The Dabi shit is so... The Hawk shit is like, okay, I get it. But I still agree it had to be done. Regardless, we still got our asses beat. There's so much destruction. We didn't stop shit. But it'd be much worse if Twice also got out as well. Twice is dead, but he could duplicate multiple Machias too, correct? I'm going to assume yes, and that in itself is worth being taken out to me. But yeah, it seems like, was it just over time, I guess, seeing how much he just couldn't close the gap between himself and All Might, that he turned to the abusive father? Because everything right there with Dabi looked to be, you could say he was having kids with this woman that had the, the opposite, the ice quirk of him, to produce kids to chase All Might, something he couldn't do, which yes, he was doing, but can I fault him for having that first child with a woman who seemed to be he loved and in a good relationship with? If you want your kids to be something, I don't have an argument with that. And he looked like he loved him. They said he looked for him, cared about him. The kid didn't seem to be afraid. You know how Shoto and the other siblings seemed to be kind of afraid of Endeavor, like when they got pulled aside and him training them. That relationship seemed to be just like a son and a father training and hanging out, and Dabi was about it, and Toya, whatever we're referring to him as. So I don't know when it got such that, was it when Toya died and he was like, well, fuck it, I'm going for something and this is it. Interesting. They've been playing with this the entire season. I've been bringing this up, I think, since the moment Hawks put Twice down, of the parallel between hero and villain. Harps back a lot to, Hunter x Hunter and Berserk, and, you say Ant is evil and Hunter is good, but some of that line got blurred. You say demons are bad, and Guts is a certain way, but in certain ways Guts looks like the dark demon. So you say here, hero's supposed to be on one side, villain's supposed to be another, but you can see it cross. But they also did they also do a good job of showing kind of why the villains are villains here a little bit. Dabi straight up makes the comment like, hey, I've killed 30 plus people just for the fuck of it. I'm with him in when he starts talking about the Stain ideology of like a true hero and who deserves to be called. Okay, I see what you're cooking a little bit here. And then when Toga talks about, I have friends too, I have things I love and things I care about, I'm like, okay, you're cooking. And then in the same flip, she's like, I drop people from the skies. He's like, I killed 30 people, I do this. It's like, okay, see, that's where okay, now this is why you're categorized as a villain. So we'll see how it plays out. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.